Complete your shift, clock in, tasks, forms, and clock out. To begin your shift, look for the mobohubb version 2 app on your phone and open it. Log in using your username and password. It is recommended to select the Keep Me Logged In option so you don't have to enter your credentials every day. Once logged in, select your site. In this case, it is Entergy. The first screen that will appear is the Schedule component. Here, you will be able to see all the days you are scheduled to work. If you tap on any scheduled day, you can view detailed information about that shift, including the shift name, start date and time, a brief shift description if provided, and the work status, which indicates whether you have not started, already clocked in, clocked out, or completed your shift. You can also see if another worker is scheduled on the same shift with you, as well as the number of tasks assigned to be completed during that shift. To clock in, scroll to the bottom of your shift and tap on the Open Time Clock option. This will take you to the time clock screen, where you can clock in by tapping and holding the Clock In button until the outline completes itself. It is important to clock in directly through the schedule, shift, and open time clock process inside the mobohubb app, even if you already clock in using another company system. This is because the mobohubb app uses the clock-in information to accurately connect the employee, shift, assigned tasks, and scheduled location all within the same workflow. Clocking in through the assigned shift helps ensure that all activity is properly tied to the correct employee, schedule, and site. This allows supervisors and managers to accurately verify attendance, shift completion, task activity, and operational compliance in the reporting dashboards. Using the proper clock-in process also improves reporting accuracy and helps avoid missing or disconnected shift information inside the contract compliance reports. Once you receive the confirmation notification at the top saying, "Time sent successfully," your clock-in has been completed. You can now return to the Schedule component and begin completing your tasks. Back in the Schedule screen, you will notice that the work status has changed from Not Started to Started, confirming that you have successfully clocked in. To begin completing tasks, tap on the Tasks section. Select the task you're going to complete by tapping on it and sliding it to the right. Once a green check mark appears, tap on the green check mark to continue. This will open the form associated with the task. In this example, the task is the daily cafeteria task. After completing the required work, such as dusting and mopping, mark the corresponding items as completed and add any relevant notes if needed. In this form, a picture is also required. You can identify this because the picture icon is outlined in red. Tap on the icon to open your phone's camera and take a picture to confirm the task has been completed. Once the picture is taken, you will receive a confirmation notification at the top indicating that the image was successfully selected. You can now submit the task by tapping on the green paper airplane icon. After submitting, you will receive confirmation notifications stating that both the task and form were successfully sent. The app will then return you to the Schedule component, where you will be able to see that the task has been completed. This process should be repeated throughout your shift until all assigned tasks are completed. You can repeat this process as many times as needed until all tasks for the day and shift are completed. Completing tasks inside the mobohubb app is an important part of the operational compliance process. Each completed task is recorded inside the contract compliance dashboard, along with important information such as who completed the task, the exact time it was submitted, the assigned shift, the location data, and any forms or pictures attached to the activity. This information allows supervisors and managers to verify that required work was completed correctly and on time throughout the shift. If tasks are not completed or submitted properly, they may appear as pending or incomplete inside the reporting dashboards, which can affect operational visibility, compliance tracking, and activity reporting accuracy. By completing tasks consistently throughout the shift, employees help maintain accurate reporting, accountability, and proof of service completion. Once all tasks have been completed, you will see the total number of completed tasks displayed. In this example, 11 out of 11 tasks have been completed. At this point, if your shift has ended, you can clock out. To do this, scroll to the bottom of the shift and tap on the Clock Out option. This will take you back to the time clock screen, where you can clock out by tapping and holding the Clock Out button until the outline completes itself. Once completed, a confirmation notification will appear at the top saying, "Time sent successfully." You will also receive a time summary showing the time you clocked in, the time you clocked out, and the total hours worked.